They brew it, can it, and serve it here at Odyssey Beerwerks in East Arvada.
Brewing is addictive. It's a labor of love. It's as much science and art, which appeals to me.
For owner Chris Hill, who gives himself the title Chief Beer Peddler, it all began with a chance conversation with another small brewer back in the 90s.
Talked to him for just a couple minutes and went, he's brewing his own beer. Maybe I should look into this.
So he set out on his own journey, brewing and planning for years before jumping off the corporate ladder and into the brewery business. It was the summer of 2012.
My former partner and I, we funded this whole thing with a few friends and family.
And plenty of sweat equity, too.
Everything that's put in here, pretty much all the structural stuff, we put up ourselves. My wife is incredibly supportive. My dad helped me build the bar. My brother pitched in a lot of time, so there's a lot of people involved in getting this thing running.
When it opened in 2013, Odyssey Beerwerks location caught some by surprise, but underscored its intention to be a tap room and brewery.
We like the spot. It's an industrial mixed-use area that we're in, and we knew we wanted to be a production facility. We can actually do about 1,000 cans an hour here, so 18 cans a minute, basically, or if you want to break it down even more, 45 cases an hour.
Their beers are sold in 200 liquor stores in Colorado and growing. On the serving side, Odyssey Beerwerks offers a tap room and tons of events and food trucks. That strategy has brewed up real success.
I always say one of the things I take pride in is no one shows up here by accident. You're not just walking around and see a brewery and stop in. If you're here, it's because you want to try the beer.
And there is plenty to try. Lots of seasonal brews, plus 6 year-round offerings with names like Ghost Drifter Pale Ale and Psycho Penguin Vanilla Porter.
Our top seller year-round is probably, well, not probably, it is our heliocentric Hefeweizen. It's a classic German-style Hefeweizen. Nice, light, refreshing, quite a bit of body with some banana clove notes.
Many have earned medals. The Clan Warrior Scotch Ale took gold for the Scotch Ale category at the prestigious 2016 World Beer Cup. The annual event saw 6,600 beers from 1,900 breweries competing in 96 categories. Odyssey Beerwerks seasonal offerings include a broad spectrum.
We call them seasonal or specialty because sometimes it's kind of seasonally determined and other times it's, well, what do we feel like brewing?
The sky's the limit, whatever we can come up with to throw in beers. We've done some experiments with other citrus fruits, grapefruit, oranges, tangerines. We've used spices. In fact, we have a beer called Fluffy Pumpkin, which is a toasted marshmallow pumpkin porter. We can turn over probably about 2 batches a day right now, and 15 barrels of beer is about 450 gallons, so that's 900 gallons a day that we can do effectively. Fermentation-wise, we have about 10 times that amount of space, so we can have about 9,000 gallons going at any given point in time. All told, we did about 1,500 barrels last year.
The secret ingredient.
A lot of love.
The tap room thrives with events and food trucks.
The tap room is, I'll call it a hive of activity. We are open 7 days a week, and we have people here Monday through Sunday. We have food trucks almost every day. Jeremy, our taproom manager, he goes crazy trying to get everything set up.
We want it to be like your second home. You know, it's casual, it's calm, it's nice and fun. Every once in a while it gets a little bit crazy.
One of the most popular events is Vinyl Night.
It's the third Thursday of every month, and it's great. If you bring in vinyl, you get $1 off your first beer, and we listen to some old stuff on a really nice sound system. It's really fun. Our comedy nights have always been really successful, and that's a blast. We're kind of like a little hidden gem.
The summer months bring a concert series to the patio and popular bike crawls to the tap room.
Partnering with Adam at Yak and Yeti, we set up brewery bike crawls from here and there and go to different places.
Being part of the tight-knit small brewer community has advantages.
It's fantastic to be able to pick up the phone and call anybody else, you know, whether they're in town or across the country, and talk to the other owner or the other head brewer, or, you know, it's an incredibly open and kind of a brotherhood of an industry.
and a growing one with 340 small brewers in Colorado at last count.
The number of breweries has almost doubled in basically 3 years. In terms of Arvada, I think the craft beer scene is growing here just because Arvada is evolving.
This spring, Odyssey Beerwerks celebrated 3 years of business, as robust and successful as its beers. It was recently honored as one of the metro area's best local breweries by the 2016 Denver A-List, which is a popular vote contest.
Frankly, the best thing about owning a brewery is the people. So from the people I get to work with every day to the customers that come in, we have a great group of people that are incredibly supportive of everything we do.
And that's made the journey for Odyssey Beerwerks all worthwhile.